Ben Wise here, and today I want to go over one of our benchmark fitness tests. This is our Power Clean battery test. So battery is basically the ability for you to hit a heavy weight relative to your 1 rep max and then like recharge quickly, right? Your phosphocreatine system, which is fine if you don't understand what that means. Basically think of it as like your fast stores of energy, be able to recharge that and then to be able to produce another high effort rep again, right? So basically to be able to hit a heavy weight, relax a little bit and hit it again and be able to repeat that process again and again. So the test itself, from 0 to the 8-minute mark, that's your time to establish a 1 rep max power clean. So with this 1 rep max power clean, I really want you to get as close as possible to your sort of daily max that you think you could hit on, a good solid training day. I'm not really looking for you to try to hit some big PR number or try to match a lifetime PR if you haven't hit that in a long time. Get something on the board as close as you can to your 1 rep max for today, right? If you hit significantly under or potentially significantly over your old 1 rep max, then that can certainly skew the results in the second half because we're working off a percentage of that first number. So try to get as close as possible to a good solid 1 rep max for the day, even if it's not necessarily a lifetime number. So that's 0 to 8 minutes, you're establishing that 1 rep max. From 8 to 12 minutes, you're changing your weight. So you're going to take 90% of whatever you hit on the first part and you're going to use that for the second part. So I want you rounding to the nearest 5-pound increment or the nearest 2-kilo increment. And then again, just as it sounds, from the 12-minute mark to the 20-minute mark, so this is an 8-minute AMRAP, as many reps as possible with 90% on the bar, as many power cleans as you can, right? So in that sense, the test is pretty simple, but you need to have some sort of pacing strategy, like how often am I going to try to make a new rep, right? So for example, if you know you're a more enduring athlete, you might be able to hit a rep every 15 seconds. Whereas if you're a super powerful athlete and you're really strong, but your endurance isn't as good, maybe you can hit one every 25 or 30 seconds, right? So really, there's 2 things that I'm looking for is like the why I'm actually testing this. Number 1 is to see like how strong are you in just a 1 rep max in the power clean, because it is something that gets tested. It's not just like an accessory movement now. It's like we're not just weightlifting. So it's actually getting tested. It's in the testing body, but then also what's your sustainability of that pattern? Are you able to like recharge the battery, right? And be able to hit that heavy load again and again. So for actually getting to the metrics, I would consider a powerful athlete to be someone who gets less than 15 reps on this test, which would be, it's more than 32 seconds per rep. So you're basically, think about it, if you're hitting one every 30 seconds, that's too slow for most people, right? Unless you're that powerful athlete. So I think most people are gonna probably fit into this hybrid athlete, which this is sort of the range where I'd like to eventually get most people in, where it's 15 to 25 reps. And sometimes that means increasing someone's rep max, their 1 rep max, so that that weight is heavier and they can't do as many reps as that weight, right? So if, for example, someone got 35 reps on this, where they're doing that every like 13 seconds, that would be, then that's really enduring. Likely, they just need to get their 1 rep max up higher, right? Versus again, if we have someone who's super powerful and they do 10 reps on this test, that's probably about every 45 plus seconds. Basically you just need to be working on your aerobic system and be able to clear fatigue at a faster rate, so that you can actually increase your endurance so you can get this better. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Obviously, for most people, we're trying to get you in the 15 to 25 rep range, which would be every 19 to 32 seconds. So if you're hitting a rep every 20 seconds or every 25 seconds, again, based on what you think you can do, that should be pretty good. But I would say for the first part, kind of go out based on like a set pacing strategy. And then in the second half of that AMRAP, again, it's 8 minutes. So as you get into the latter parts, you're obviously going to know if you're tired and you can't pick it up. But if you can pick it up, that's when you can start to go a little bit quicker on that interval and just trying to pick up that bar a little bit quicker to try to maximize your score. But yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if you got questions, and best of luck.